This edition of PewterPirates.com brought to you by House of Brews Tavern and Grill. More than beer, House of Brews gives you great food and always great fun. And speaking of food and fun, we'd like to thank our co-title sponsor, Sea Dog Brewing Company. Its Clearwater location and its Treasure Island Brewery by the beach boast the exclusive combo of giving its patrons a New England brewery complemented by a golf-inspired menu. We appreciate you logging on to PewterPirates.com, everybody, and we appreciate our title sponsors, House of Brews and Sea Dog Brewing Company. I know, what am I doing here? The Bucs are off this week. Well, there's never a bye week for PewterPirates.com. We have a bonus bye week show, and here is the menu. Of course, it's been a roller coaster ride for the Buccos so far. Some ups, some downs. Dirk Koetter will address the state of his team after the first quarter of this season. A lot of people, media, fans are calling for the firing of defensive coordinator Mike Smith, but Dirk Koetter is not having it. He'll explain why, but he will have a new starting quarterback after the bye. He'll tell us why Jameis Winston is in and Ryan Fitzpatrick is out. It's your bonus bye week show. It's on PewterPirates.com, and it is next. Yes, we appreciate you logging on to PewterPirates.com's bye-week bonus show. And when you look at the totality of the Bucs season so far, some definite ups and downs. Start off with the bang, the big win at New Orleans, and of course, the big home opener against the defending world champion Philadelphia Eagles. But then you had the tough Monday night loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then you had the embarrassing loss up in the Windy City in Chicago right before the bye week. So when you look back at the first four games, Dirk Koetter, how would you describe this season so far?
We're 2-2, and we're probably not as bad as people thought, but not the way you want to go into your bye week. But we got 2 weeks to get ready for the Falcons, when the players will be back in another week, and we'll get after them.
Yeah, Dirk Koetter infamously said up in Chicago everyone should be fired after that performance, but taking the most of the blame is defensive coordinator Mike Smith. Now, this Bucs defense, worst in the NFL a year ago, and the 139 points they've surrendered in the team's first four games is the most they've surrendered in the first four games in the history of this franchise. Chicago's quarterback Mitchell Trubisky had 7 touchdown passes all of last season. He had 6 against the Bucs secondary that is inexperienced and pretty banged up. But Dirk Koetter is not going to fire Mike Smith. He says it's not loyalty. He believes it's not the right thing to do right now.
Mike Smith didn't miss any tackles. He didn't not rush the passer. He didn't blow any coverages. He didn't have any communication errors. Sure, the play callers on both sides of the ball would love to have calls back. I mean, anything that doesn't work. But we have to figure that out. And the nice thing about having a bye right now is, we got 4 games of our own to look at. We go back, we do a self-scout every year this time. We study ourselves. And, we're just giving up way, way, way too many explosive passes.
So Dirk Koetter squashes that controversy. Mike Smith will be his defensive coordinator moving forward. We'll see if this Bucs D can rebound after the bye week against the Atlanta Falcons, a team that's going to face a new starting quarterback or maybe an old starting quarterback for the Buccos. Jameis Winston back in the fold. We'll have that story as our bye week bonus show continues here on PewterPirates.com. There are a lot of neighborhood bars, but there is only one.
House of Brews!
It's now better than ever, freshly remodeled with a new U-shaped bar, where it's clear everybody's having fun at the
House of Brews.
Armed with a full liquor and wine selection, House of Brews houses a large selection of brews. But come on, this place is more than brews. The food takes it to a whole different level. A fresh daily scratch menu serves up a wide variety of favorites, leaving customers always satisfied at the
House of Brews.
Not your average neighborhood bar. Oh, it's so much more. Welcome back to PewterPirates.com, our bye-week bonus edition. Well, Dirk Koetter, a few months back, was on vacation when he got the call from General Manager Jason Licht telling him Jameis Winston would be suspended for the first 3 games of the year. What did he do? Well, he immediately looked at the Bucs schedule. The first 3 games he saw, well, number 3 is a Monday night game. That will mean they'll have a short week the next week. So he figured at the time it was a no-brainer. Ryan Fitzpatrick would be the starter in the first 4 games, and Jameis Winston could relieve him, but there was a caveat. If Fitzmagic played well, he would continue to play, but if he didn't, well, Jameis would step in and fill the void. Seems funny how things have played out, because at halftime of the Bears game, Jameis Winston came in, and Dirk Koetter knows moving forward he will be his quarterback.
Fitz's combination of experience, talent, and leadership is valued at a very high level here. But at the same time, Jameis Winston is the guy that's going to be here way longer than I am. So, he needs to be out there playing, and he will be, unless he gets hurt at Atlanta.
Jameis is back, and Jameis is the guy. He's the face of the franchise. He's going to do a great job. But yeah, it's not like it's a happy day for me. I enjoy being out there.
It's clear Ryan Fitzpatrick, a pros pro, filling in for Jameis Winston the past 2 seasons, a combined 4-3 record. This team lucky to have him. Who knows, even with the Chicago loss, what kind of shape they'd be in if they didn't have a capable backup. Well, we're going to wrap up our bye week special right after this. Now, you want a drinking and dining experience like no other in Tampa Bay? Well, Sea Dog Brewing Company is the place for you. Its Treasure Island location gives its patrons a beautiful waterfront view with 6 brand new boat slips and more to come. This Sea Dog location has a great selection with local brews, all made in clear water, and the specials. You have daily happy hour Monday through Friday from 2 to 6. Mug Club Monday features $6 mules. Taco Tuesdays are always popular, but don't pass up the $9.99 Fish Fry Thursdays. And on the weekends, enjoy a Sea Dog Brewery Sunday brunch by the beach. So check out Sea Dog Brewery at Treasure Island, 9610 Gulf Boulevard, Treasure Island, Florida, 727-954-7805. Thanks for logging on to pewterpirates.com and checking out our bonus bye week special. Lots more to come, not only from us, but from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 12 games left in this young season, only 1 quarter in the books. Dirk Koetter has said since the Chicago loss, it's only 1 of 16. We'll see how the Bucs process that moving forward as they have Atlanta up after the bye. Well, for more takes on the Bucs, you got to check out our podcast, A Few Extra Bucs, with myself and our Buccaneer insider, Roy Cummings, twice a week here on pewterpirates.com. Remember, you can subscribe to pewterpirates.com. It's free, folks. Well, for our title sponsors, House of Brews and Sea Dog Brewing Company, I'm Mike Nabors here. Even though it's a bye week at One Buck Place, we'll see you again on the other side.